Sometimes the press just gets it wrong on purpose. We're going to show you an example of that is so atrocious. You need to see it. Here's an interesting one for you. Speaking about prejudice in the media, the Associated Press, not one of my favorites, says that their members should stop using the word allegedly because it's confusing to readers. And in their words, quote, it can make it hard to tell who's doing the alleging. Their current website has the use of allegedly on their website over 45,000 times. So they're not following their own advice. But listen to this. I'm going to show you a caption on October 22nd after the massacre. Take a look at this. We'll read it together. And it talks about the Israeli hostages who were allegedly taken by Hamas militants during the group's devastating October 7th attacks. And some were rescued. They're talking about two hostages rescued, that they were allegedly kidnapped. So in other words, the Associated Press can't come out and say they were kidnapped, even though Hamas, Islamic Jihad, Hezbollah, every lunatic in the world is bragging about the kidnappings that were videotaped by Hamas with GoPro cameras, put up on the internet, on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter, on Twitch, Rumble, on their own website, sent out in emails, massive bragging. But the Daily Beast said they were just allegedly hostages, allegedly kidnapped.
That's wild. Who were allegedly taken by Hamas
In other words,
militants.
They're suggesting that Israel, I guess, made it up. Is that the point? I don't know.
You know, the Daily Beast, they're another one of those anti-reality, anti-American, anti-Israeli, allegedly kidnapped hostages, even though they got it all on camera where they're kidnapping them and taking them. But it's allegedly that it was happening. Well,
I'm wondering, the writer, like we talked about before, is either ignorant, stupid, or just hateful. How did the hostages get into Gaza in the hole in the ground?
He's all of the above. All of the above. You know, Barry, it's like, how do you address that? I mean, right, think about that. How do you address that allegedly when we all know that they have hostages? They're still talking about wait a minute, Barry. If they're allegedly, how did they release the hostages the last time?
Well, this is what the story was about, Will. It said that 2 hostages were released that were allegedly kidnapped by Hamas.
But they were released by Hamas.
Well, yeah, but they might have volunteered to be hostages.
Oh, there's the catcher. They were volunteered.
I'm trying to make sense out of their complete stupidity. Other than that, I honestly don't know what else to say. I can't.
Yeah, you know, the Daily Beast, they're one of those that are completely hateful. They lie like no tomorrow. And actually some of these tech companies will use them as a fake fact checker. And if you go put the truth out there, they'll go to them because, you know, Section 230, and they say, well, what do you say this is? Oh, it's not true. It's not true. Oh, based on third party, we found this not to be factual information. Even though it's 100%, they lie. Daily Beasts, they're terrible. Just like Media Matters, another one, terrible.
Absolutely true.